next presenter is Silvia Chiocchetta from the School of Biomedical Sciences, who will be presenting today on the vector potential of the mosquito Aedes Koreicus, a recent invader into Europe, and its implications for Australia.
Aedes Koreicus is an invasive mosquito that arrived from Asia and invaded Europe and has been found for the first time in Italy in 2011. Nothing is known about these mosquitoes. The only information that we do have are listed here. So it has been shown that in the laboratory it can transmit the agent of the dog earthworm disease, which is Dirophilaria mitis, is a nematode, a roundworm, and the Japanese encephalitis to humans. But nothing more is known about this vector competence. The vector competence is the capability of a species to transmit diseases to both humans and animals. Therefore, during my studies, I went back to Italy for 4-month field work, and I collected mosquitoes from field to create a colony of Aedes Koreicus. And then I produced the eggs to be imported here in Australia at the QIMR Burghofer quarantine insectary facility, where I recreated a second colony that now is used to test this mosquito for viruses. The way in which I do that is to infect the blood and provide the blood through artificial feeding to the mosquitoes. And this that you can see here is the first evidence ever produced that this mosquito at day 6 post-infection can be infected with Ross River virus human strain, but also that the virus can disseminate in the body of the mosquito and so potentially reach the salivary gland and be transmitted by the bite to a human. So I'll be testing also viruses like chikungunya and potentially Zika virus. But the vector competence is not a concept only related to the capability of transmitting diseases to an host. It is also a concept related to the capability of a species to arrive into a territory and then establish in this territory, winning the competition with species already present in that particular territory. So in particular, during my study, I'm paying attention to a mechanism which is a mechanism of mating competition called sartirization, in which the male of one species mate with the female of another species, in this case Aedes Koreicus, and sterilize it so that it can't produce offsprings and can become established in a territory. As you can imagine, this research has a big impact when it comes to the real world, to design monitoring program and control program for mosquito, but also it will help in redirecting the funding in public health to prevent the outbreaks of vector-borne diseases, which are the diseases transmitted by vectors such as Aedes Koreicus. Thank you.